Hello, it's Matty F Baby back here with some more Kingdom Cup action, and today we're going to be going over the best budget Pokemon and building a team that we believe could be pretty competitive for a budget team. So let's get going, diving right in. The first one we have is Altaria, and Altaria has been used in previous cups. It also has 10,000 Stardust for unlocking the second move, and you can find it easily in the wild at good levels. It's readily available to all, so that's why we like Altaria. We have Dragon Breath, Sky Attack, and Dragon Pulse on that thing right there. And next we have Lucario. Now the only thing that costs a little bit for Lucario is rare candy if you decide to spend it, but you can easily throw Riolu once you get it into a gym or walk it as a buddy to get candy. Obviously, as the Riolu, it has 10,000 Stardust for the unlock, so I would definitely suggest that you unlock it the second move as a baby and don't wait to get your Lucario, and then it's going to cost a lot more candy and a lot more dust. So you're going to want Counter and then Power Up Punch and Shadow Ball on your Lucario. It's not going to cost you barely anything to get it up to the maximum CP for the Great League for this tournament. No Stardust at all. Maybe one Power Up if you're lucky on the IV reroll. Alright, so next we have Charizard. He has been in a cup before, and since he's a starter type Pokemon, then you know he's only 10,000 Stardust to unlock that second move as well. So we're gonna have Fire Spin, Blast Burn, and Dragon Claw on our Charizard for this tournament. And next we have a new starter for the mix. We have Blaziken, who can easily handle that Bastiodon or that Lucario. It's going to have Counter, Overheat, and then you want Focus Blast. You might go Brave Bird, Focus Blast if you want to try to get a lower energy move, but I think probably now Overheat and Focus Blast, go with both of those instead. Brave Bird maybe just to get a move off more often and Beta Shield or two. But yeah, we like Blaziken a lot. It is another Pokemon that is 10,000 Stardust to unlock the second move, and it's also like only level 20 at the Great League, and you can find a Torchic most places pretty easily in the wild and at a decent CP, so that you can just evolve one and it's ready to go. Next we have something from a previous cup. It does not have a cheap to unlock second move, but Skarmory has been MVP for previous cups. Many people have a Skarmory at this point, so that's why we have it on our list, and because we think it'd be a good addition to our budget team that we are building. So we have Air Slash and then Sky Attack, and you can get Flash Cannon on it as well. But I don't really think it's as necessary to have a second move. You really could just get away with having the Sky Attack, so that's what makes it a budget Pokemon as well, is that you don't really have to have the second move on the Skarmory. And next, we don't have it yet. We haven't been able to test it yet. I'm going to make a video about this Pokemon because I really love Steel type, as y'all know, and I want to make a video about this and test it out when I make mine. So we have Empoleon. We have a Prinplup in its place, and it's only 10,000 to unlock a second move. It's only about level 19 on 20 at maximum CP for the Great League. And yeah, you're gonna get that waterfall on the Empoleon. It's gonna be a really hard hitting move. It'll be really able to counter that Bastiodon really well in like every scenario. And then I think you'd want to have Hydro Pump and Blizzard personally, so you can try to maybe throw a Blizzard off at a Dragon type, something that's double weak to Ice, and they won't be expecting it as much. So that's why we like Empoleon. And yeah, so that's our 6 budget Pokemon that we think are the best budget Pokemon. The Skarmory is the only one that has an expensive unlock, but it has been used in previous cups. So I think altogether, as 6 Pokemon, they would make a pretty decent budget team for someone just wanting to go in, not invest too much, and have a decent chance, and maybe use stuff they've used before in other tournaments, and we'll tell you why. If you haven't seen my Kingdom Cup team building guide, check the link in the description to do so. First off, we have Lucario at number 1, so we have that taken care of. We don't have a Bastiodon at number 2, but we do have number 3, a Lucario and Bastiodon counter with Blaziken. We look up at number 4 slot, we do have a Lucario counter and Charizard. Down at the number 5 slot, a counter to all but Lucario and Bastiodon, we have an Altaria. At 6, we have a Bastiodon counter and Empoleon, and then we have a wild card Mold Breaker in the Skarmory, which out of everything in the Mold Breaker group, it is not going to be weak to fighting, but it's still going to take some heavy damage from Lucario. There we have it. That's our budget team for the Kingdom Cup tournament. We don't think it's the best team you can make, but we think if you're not trying to spend very much Stardust and very much of your resources, it would be a pretty decent competitive team. So I hope that you enjoyed this. If you wanted to see our team building guide, make sure you go check out our Kingdom Cup playlist, and just go check that out if you just want to make sure you haven't missed anything. Thank you so much for rocking with me. If you're new, I hope you decided to subscribe. Everybody have a nice day. Thank you so much. Y'all be easy breezy, beautiful. Peace out.